Okay guys, let's get clearing. The first thing that I'm going to be doing is actually taking down these runner bean twigs, because yeah, somebody was supposed to get them removed at the end of last season, but that didn't happen. Now, I left some of these beans on there. The intention was to allow them to dry out and basically allow me to store them away for next season. Now, the good news, I'm hoping, is that some of the ones that have been left on the vine like this, you can actually overwinter your runner beans on a vine like this. I've done it by accident one year, and I've realized that if you just leave the really mature runner beans until everything is sort of dried up, then we can basically just harvest them in the spring like we are now. You can literally plant them back straight into the ground, and it's absolutely amazing. Growing runner beans is one of the most pleasurable things if you're a keen gardener. You can do this in the backyard, just like I've done here, out of this vegega raised bed, and honestly they just grow, and it's such a bountiful harvest. As you can see, this is just a fraction of what we actually harvested last year, and there was tons and tons left. I normally have quite a few trellises going at the same time because they're great for pollinators. They love the flowers, and runner beans, the colors on these beans is just absolutely amazing. Let me get up close and show you what they look like, guys. So this is the dried up pod, and this was literally just left on the vine all through the winter. Now, the more you leave, the more you'll have at the end, but let me just open it. Hopefully you can see that, and that's what the beans look like, fully dried, and hopefully we can just get these planted, and yeah, you can actually get them into the ground for the new season. You only need a handful of these guys because they do grow quite hardy. Now, as you can see, this one that was at the tip, you can see that it's sort of gone a bit moldy, where it was probably exposed to the elements more and wasn't as protected. So that one won't be any good, and that will be chucked out. But this is what you're looking for, all of those nice swirly patterns on there, and these beans are raring to go, already winter hardened, and simply just need to be planted. So what I'll do, I'll basically harvest all of these beans. Whether or not they're good, only time will tell. And what I'll do, I'll get the girls to actually take them out the pods, get them all shelled out, and then we can save some for planting. My intention initially was to try and harvest some of these and actually sell them to those who are interested in getting some runner beans. Okay, so these have been harvested, and I'm just going to put them down so that the girls can basically get them out the pods. My intention was to actually sell some of these runner beans because we end up normally having so many. My intention was to save them for over winter and then sell them on to people who are looking to grow some runner beans in their garden. So what's the space for that, guys? I might well still try to do that, depending on whether or not I've got the time to do it. But as you can see, guys, there's just so many to harvest, and this will make tons and tons of plants, as you can imagine. And just from one plant you can get hundreds of beans, so you know, they do go a long way. This is what they look like up close, and I mean, if you look at it, it looks as if nothing would survive in here, but as long as they're not exposed to the element, the actual casing of these beans do a pretty good job at keeping them preserved for the winter. I have tried doing these indoors, and if they've not dried out enough, you find that they tend to shrivel up and literally start going moldy indoors. So look at that, nature has done it for us. So all we now have to do is just to get this bad boy in the soil. Amazing. Okay guys, so I'm basically going to be tying up my trellis here with some string and hopefully get it ready for when our runner beans come. Just some simple twine. I'm just going to tie it at the section where the bamboo canes meet. Okay guys, so I've just finished getting our vegega raised bed cleaned up. I've gotten rid of all of the old growth from our runner beans. I've retied our bamboo canes at the top in preparation for this season's growth, and I've also gotten rid of most of the foliage and bits and pieces from inside the bed. Okay guys, so keep an eye out if you would like to get some of these runner beans. Perhaps drop me a message, we can get some sent out to you. We're going to have loads and loads of them, so we appreciate all your support, and hopefully you can grow along with us. It's almost time to get these runner beans into the ground for spring, so that by summer you'll be able to have these gorgeous, delicious beans. And I'm sure all of the pollinators will love the flowers that they produce. We grow them every year without fail. They're easy to grow. You can grow them on your balcony, you can grow them in your garden, you can grow them in pots, wherever you want to grow them. They're so simple to grow. So get in touch if you'd like to get some of these gorgeous runner beans. Until the next time, take care and God bless.